Good morning, good afternoon to my beautiful queens, fully adored queens. I'm so glad that you are here with me. If you see me looking up and down, it's because I am on Instagram and I am with my community, Facebook community on the computer. So I apologize for going up and down on you in the video, but I want to make this a special video for you all because, well, first of all, let me introduce myself. If it's the first time that you're meeting me, my name is Charzad. I'm a certified love and relationship coach, and I help amazing women like you to attract healthy, loving, passionate, romantic relationships. Again, hello, Instagram. I am on 2 views. That's why I keep looking up and down. And today, I wanted to show up here and give you a mini training on confidence. Because that's the question that I am asked the most. Sharzad, how do I feel more confident? And the reason that we keep asking this question is because of the awareness that we now have that men love confident women. Men are drawn to confident women. And that's the number one thing when they have been asked in the surveys, what is the number one attractive quality in a woman? They have all said confidence. So there's no surprise that we all want it. And so if men are saying that they're attracted to confidence, then we got to figure out what is it that they are not attracted to. So this is why I'm having this mini training for you. So let's paint a picture of a non-confident and insecure woman. Her post with her code would be, if there was one thing or 10 things that could change about me, I would finally be good enough, be happy, feel joyful in my life. So if I lost more weight, I would feel pretty enough. If I got engaged, I would finally feel good enough. If I got a nose job, I would feel like I'm pretty enough. If I get a better job or get a pay, I would finally feel successful enough and men would find me a catch. So the insecure woman continuously compares herself to other women who have what she wants. She's resentful towards them. She feels envious towards them. They have that one thing or those 10 things that if she had, she would finally feel good. So, and how does she act? So let's say that she doesn't feel like she's sexy enough, but she thinks she's accomplished enough. So she usually blabbers and tries to divert the attention to that one thing that she thinks is good enough. So she either tries so hard or she hides away in the gathering. She just goes and she doesn't feel like she belongs, and she secretly and silently judges herself and feels miserable on the inside. She really cares about what other people think about her. The approval of other people mean everything to her. And if other people or men don't give her the acceptance and the approval that she desires, she feels so down on herself and questions her worthiness. Her body language also shows she's actually, like, she doesn't usually have her shoulders back and chin up, and she doesn't have a big smile on, or her face is like a little bit like it's tense. It's all tense, and she usually talks fast, and it just shows. So do you have a picture of her now, or what the insecure woman feels like and acts like and looks like? And do you identify with any of those qualities? I sure as hell did. I was the queen of insecurities. I was always worried what other people thought about me. I thought of, what can I do so men would like me more? What color lipstick can I wear? What can I say to impress people, men, so they would think I'm great? And what I tried so hard to do was to change the outside, to make things look different on the outside and get a reaction on the outside, so I would finally feel good on the inside. So the results, my feeling of it inside, depended on what was going on the outside. So that's something that never works. just doesn't work. Confidence always starts from the inside. And I may frustrate you with this sentence, but confidence is a choice. It's as simple as a decision. You as a person accepting the fact that you will never ever be 100% perfect in everything. It's that acceptance that you're going to have flaws, and that's okay, because humans are supposed to have flaws. There is no freaking way that we can be all perfect all the time. If you put your confidence in how you look because you think that would give you the confidence, certain look, like the model look or the magazine look, well, you're first of all setting up yourself up for disappointment. And let's say that you have that look already, you have that model looking look. Well, what are you going to do with 10 years from now? Because that's something that everyone's going to face, is aging. So if all your confidence is based on how you look 10 years, 20 years from now, it's going to be gone. And if you're going to go against life, the flow of life, it's a fruitless and pointless fight that we will never win. So your confidence can't be tied to the outside things and the outside approval of other people. It can only come from self-acceptance and self-approval. So how do you give yourself that self-acceptance and approval? Well, I've got 3 tools for you that I want to help you with. The number one, we'll start from here. You take a moment or two, probably after this training, because I'm giving you a big homework, is that I want you to detach from the mean girl who is inside of you, who is very good at counting your flaws and focusing on everything that is not so great about you. Really get outside of it and write 50 things that you find amazing about yourself. And yes, there are more than 50 things. If you're like, oh my God, 50, yeah, there are more than that. There's so many more. I'm just giving you a 50. And once you get into the flow, trust me, it'll come. So if you were to detach and you looked at yourself from the most loving person that it can be, you may already have this person in your life that is really, really loving and sees you as really, really in your own way perfect. And so see yourself from it and see what are those 50 things. Everything counts. I'm a caring woman. I have a beautiful voice. I make great lasagna. I keep my promises to my friends. I show up when I say I would. I'm an amazing listener. I am generous. I am so loving. Everything, it can be so easy. The 50 things that the most loving person who would look at you would see, write them down. This person is incapable of seeing the bad. So they have these glasses on that filters out anything that you find as a flaw within yourself. So get that list down, and I want to see in the comments things that are showing up for you that you already are, starting to work. Own it. Write out the things that are wonderful about you. You're good at decorating, that goes on the list. You can take care of your dog and cat and they love you, it goes on the list. You're an amazing hostess, it goes on the list. So write them all out. And after you're done, this is a list that you're going to read every single day, and you're going to feel into it. For the longest time, you have been reading the list of the things automatically on an unconscious level that are not great about you in your head. So you show up in front of other people in energy that those doubts and insecurities hold within them. And you're hoping that other people don't notice it. You're like, don't notice my muffin top. Don't notice the fact that I've gained weight. Don't ask about my job. I just lost my job. So what you focus on and what you don't want other people to notice, what happens is it draws the same energy to it from those very men. So by continuously focusing on what is amazing about you, and this takes practice, by repeating everything that you've been thinking about it or finding flaws within yourself, you've been thinking about it for a long time. So now you have to be repeatedly and continuously feeding yourself with the things that you do believe in yourself that are good. and you're going to inevitably feel better about yourself. And that energy that you're going to hold is going to feel very different. Secondly, the biggest struggle that women have is the need of approval. Approval from the others. We really think we need other people's approval. We need them to accept us and think that we are great in order for us to feel great. But we really, really don't. We need our own approval. We think that if others think that we are great, we are going to feel better about ourselves. But there's never going to be an end to that if you think about it. Because if today you get the approval from your boss, let's say, you know, they say that you did a really great job and you're on cloud 9, and tomorrow they say that you know, they criticize you, then you're gonna go knock down, all the way down. You are going to feel terrible when they criticize you. And same thing with men. If today he gives you a compliment and you feel like, oh my God, he thinks I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, and then tomorrow he doesn't notice your new haircut, you're going to be questioning your beauty. Does he love me? Does he notice me? Does this not look good? So if we keep needing to have the approval of other people, our happiness is always going to depend on other people. And that is certainly not going to be a fun way of living. The truth is, our inner child, we all have it, only needs one person's approval, and that's yours. You think it comes from the other people, but it doesn't. And to give yourself that, my go-to tool is Louise Hay's beautiful mirror work. Which, what you do, literally, you stand in front of a mirror, you look into your eyes, and you say, I love and approve of you. You say your name and you say, I love and approve of you. And you make it a non-negotiable. For those of you who deeply feel like you need approval of other people, you need to do this. You stand in front of the mirror, you look deeply in your own eyes and pause, and you say, I love and approve of you. You say your name and you pause and you breathe it in. You say it again. You say it again. Resistance is going to come up. You may feel like it's a lie. You may feel that it's pointless. You may feel nothing. But the truth is, if you're not willing to give yourself that 10 minutes of the day, if you're not willing to give yourself that approval, how delusional or how entitled are we to think that other people should? I don't think I'm beautiful enough, but I want you all to think I'm beautiful enough. I don't think I am, I speak well, but I want all of you to think of that. I need you to think that I sing well, while I don't believe that about myself. I care more about what you think than I do. And that is not going to work. This tool truly has changed my life. So please don't take it for granted. And my book recommendation for it is Louise Hay's You Can Heal Your Life. It's an amazing, amazing resource. Hello, beautiful people on Instagram. Again, I'm on 2 spots. That's why I keep looking down and up. Now, on to the third tool, which is my everyday tool. And it is the question that I ask myself: how would the most confident version of me handle the situation? So first and foremost, you have to have that self-awareness that what does insecurity feel like in your body? So you can catch it immediately before it picks up some momentum, because that's what happens. The later you catch it, the more into it you are, the more you are immersed into that feeling. So the minute you catch yourself, what does it look like? Does your mind start to race? Is it your shoulders tense up? Do you talk faster? Do you start spinning? It could be different for any of us. For me, I noticed that my breathing gets really shallow. So I immediately catch myself and consciously start to do the backward. I start to take deeper and slower breath to reverse it in my body. So same thing for you. If your shoulders are up, consciously bring them down, breathe into it. If you're feeling that your heart is really pounding really quickly, go into your heart and put your attention there and start to breathe into it and slow it down. So whatever it is, that's the first step. And then let me give you an example. So let's say you have had a couple of great dates with a guy and it's been 2, 3 days, 5 days that he hasn't called you. And you may start to think, what did I do wrong? Is there someone else? Why is he? What's wrong with me? You need to stop that immediately and then ask the question, how would the most confident version of me handle this? Or what would the most confident version of me do? Would she think that there is something wrong with her? Would she think that there is someone else? She would think he's not interested. Well, that's too bad for him. I'm pretty amazing. I'm a catch. And there are 50 things that are so amazing about me. Remember that? Or she might think, well, if there is someone else, and that is a possibility, that's great, because if there's someone else, that means for me. So I'm so glad that he's not wasting my time. Confidence in the outside world will only develop as you take actions or you do things differently that you would normally do. So it's different from the version of you that wants to, it is the insecure version of you. So you have to first get to know the insecure version of you, my beautiful ones. See what she does, how she thinks, how she operates, to know what would the most confident version, the exact opposite version of you think and operate, and consciously choose that. The most confident version of you, I bet you, walks differently. She talks differently. Her body language is different. She has her shoulder back and she talks slow and she smiles more, and she's just has it much, much, much more calm. There's a calmness about her. You got to embody her. You got to get to know her and visualize her and step into her. That'll be a game changer for you. So my loves, to recap, the 3 tools is the list of the 50 things that are amazing about you, and I invite you to start with 50 and keep on building on it. Mirror work. I love and approve of myself, or say your name, I love you and I approve of you. 10 minutes a day, non-negotiable. Make that a priority, and remember, every time you want to avoid it, you're inviting other people to avoid it. To how you treat yourself sets up how other people treat you. So but as you say these words, the important part is to not go fast. It is important for you to breathe it in and really, really feel through it. And then the tool number 3 is that what would the most confident version of me do? Now, on to what I have for you for the Valentine's Day. First of all, I've got a great little training for you. It's a video on training for you that how to help you bring down the barriers to love. So you can go ahead and get it from this link right here. For you, those of you who are on Instagram, you can find that in my bio and the very top of the list in the links. And when you get that, then you'll be given 2 amazing Valentine's offer from me. So many of you have been wanting to get my programs or work with me, but financially it's been difficult for you. And my mission of wanting to serve as many people, as many women as I possibly can, I want to be able to give as much as possible to you. So it is 2 bundles that you're going to see. The bundle number 1, which is a program bundle that is 60% off, 60% off. In that, you're going to get my signature Magnetic Scripts. Magnetic Scripts is my program that literally gives you every single script that you need to deliver to men in order to, instead of having him shut down, get defensive, get really, really, withdrawn from you or get into a fight with you, instead, so he can hear you and listen to you and understand your point of view and actually feel inspired to do as you wish. And this is for both single women and women in relationships. The number 2 program that comes into the bundle is the Perfect Match for Your Soulmate Masterclass, and it is to receive the healing and aligning your mindset, heart, and energy to be of one of the one that you want in your soulmate, that quality man. This is a really, really deep work that I have given a lot of my energy to, and it is really based on law of attraction and also really aligning you with your desire. Then number 3 is my little tool for you. It's a 20-minute audio that has the 7 essential tools that you can implement during your date, whether it's your date number 1 or date number 100 with your husband. This will give you this, so you don't have to go through your notes. What were the tools that I needed to use while I'm on my date? You can do that while you are getting ready. You can listen to it and feel ready to go. And last one, which I'm so excited about, it is an exclusive offer never seen before outside of my Fully Adored Academy, which is Invitation to Love 3-part video series. Nobody outside of my Fully Adored Academy has access to it, and it will only come into this bundle, which will help you to really let go of your past experiences, let go of the heartbreak, really start opening space for love to come in, aligning you with your true desires, and teaching you 15 qualities of, or 15 behaviors of the women that men adore. And all of this, like I said, is for 60% off. You can get that for $197. That is the price of only one program. You get all 4 of them. Now, on to my most amazing offer, which is my one-on-one coaching bundle, which will give you all the programs that I've mentioned above, and a really deep dive welcome packet. It's going to be helping you to reflect so much on what has been going on and what has been the reason that you are where you are, followed by 190-minute initiation session. It's going to give us an ample time for me and you to spend time together and really dive deep to set you up for what you want, followed by 3 60-minute coaching sessions. This is a small package that you've been asking for. I know if you've been following me, you know that all my packages are 12 sessions, 3 months, much bigger and much more expensive. So I am making this available at 50% off value. You get all the programs with 4, well, more than 4 just coaching sessions plus a deep dive, and that is only for $1,500. Like I said, you know that my schedule is jam-packed. You know I rarely take any new private clients and I don't do sales, but because I truly put so much work and so much energy and so much effort into my work, and I've changed my my own life and the clients that I help every day, I know you know the value of this if you've been working with me. So these packages, the program bundle is available for you for the next 7 days. You can get that. I hope that you get it as soon as possible so you can dive in and start, really bringing love into your love by doing the programs. But if you want to do the coaching bundle, it is only available for 8 women, only 8 women. So it is available for 7 days, but once the 8 women come in, I have to close because that's how many women or how many new clients I can take in. So I really can't stress enough how happy and excited and joyful I feel that I can give back to my community and really help who wants to be helped in their journey of love. I know when I was, in a situation that I really badly wanted to be in a healthy and loving relationship, how important this was for me. So I'm so glad that I was able to really create this beautiful marriage that I have and helping hundreds of my clients to do the same. So my loves, go ahead and grab your bundle, whatever feels good to you. I'm so freaking excited for you, and I really can't wait to help you to attract the most amazing men and relationship that your heart desires. Leave me a comment. I'm going to go back and read what you have written for me. I am so excited to see who is going to jump on this offer, and I can't wait to support and help you to create everything that your heart desires. Sending you so much love and light, and happy Valentine's Day. Bye for now.